Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
They cost 400 quid.
No way.
They cost 400 quid.
No, they didn't.
550 quid.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. It's not as simple as you think. Okay, so here's the deal. Everyone knows that Apple's released the new Airpods Max that are 550 quid, an amazing sound. But what if you didn't know what you were listening to? So here's the thing. I have 4 different headphones over here. These are the Drop Panda THX, absolutely amazing sounding headphones. They cost roughly about £400, $400, something like that. These are budget ANC headphones, Mpow. They cost roughly about 40 quid, $40, something like that. These are Airpods Max by Apple. They cost $550 or £550. And these here are OneOdio A30 headphones, and they cost roughly around £50. Now, I got some of my friends to test them blindfolded, and they don't know what they're listening to. I didn't tell them how much the headphones are gonna cost, so they're completely blind. So here's what happened.
Just a tad bit louder. Sounds pretty professional. Yeah, mint for vocals. Sounded class. With like very high pitched singing sound, it was really clear and good.
How much do you think these are?
Maybe £100 for that. Or maybe even more. Sound like proper studio headphones.
Okay.
Mate, throw those in the bin.
Throw them in the bin.
Just, nah. With that song, it's just like, I don't know. I'd say 40.
40.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay. Did they sound good?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, very, very good. I would say probably like £200, probably something like that. They're like quality, whatever they are. The sound on those sounds so good.
Not as good.
Not as good as the first one.
No. It's just like the bass isn't bassy enough.
Okay.
But the treble is good and the high pitched singing is good, but the bass of like all the cellos and stuff just, it sort of struggles. £50.
£50.
They're good, but they're just not as good as the first ones.
Are they better than the first ones?
Better than the first ones. I wanted a bit more bass in them, but the highs were quite on point there. I think those cost around, I'm gonna say $79.99 or something like that.
Okay, 80 quid.
Yeah, they feel cheaper and sound like they're better sound cancelling.
Yeah.
But they feel cheaper. Yeah, not as good. Like maybe 50 quid or something. 80 quid.
Okay.
Like it's not bad, but worse than the first ones.
I can tell these are good. Whoa.
While he's listening to this, he shouldn't hear me because the noise cancelling for these is pretty good. So let me tell you about today's sponsor, Artlist. So Artlist is an amazing site where you can license your music from. Whether you're doing video production, YouTube, you need to license your music. Whether you're posting your videos online and you want to use music for, use Artlist. It's very affordable, large music choices, constantly updated every day. Music effects as well, or sound effects as well, if you want to use that. Loads of sound effects, amazing. And one license covers all. Policy, which means whether you're doing like TV production or your home videos, you don't need to pay more if your project is a bit higher. If you want to check out Artlist, the link for them are in the description below, and if you use the link below, you'll get 2 months for free. Enjoy.
Yeah, they're really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Better than the first ones or not?
Definitely better than the second ones.
Yeah.
Not like mind blowing.
Yeah.
I wasn't like blown away. I think the first ones were the most comfortable, a little bit more than that one.
Okay.
But those were comfortable still.
So could you hear me at all?
A little bit. While the music was playing, I did hear something.
And how much do you think these are?
£100.
£100. He thinks they're £100.
Oh.
Are they comfortable?
Sorry, I can't hear you. They're very good.
Comfortable?
Comfortable, yeah.
Okay.
They're very comfortable.
What are these like?
It was quite good EQ. It was really good EQ, actually.
Better than the first ones? Or the second ones?
Better than both of them, yeah.
Better than both of them?
Yeah. Bass was quite good at one point.
How much do you think they are?
I'd say around 110.
110 quid. Okay. Comfortable?
Sorry? Yeah, they're very nice again. They felt... Were they the first ones again?
No.
No. Okay, they felt similar to the first ones, like pretty good quality.
Okay, are they as good as the first ones or not?
They're both really good. But there's something about the first ones that I really like. They feel like, I don't know, like a fuller sound for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
The third ones are brilliant though as well. Like they're very expensive. I can hear they're like really good. But there's something about those first ones that are just like really quality.
So what do you think of these?
They're the best ones.
They're the best ones.
Are they the same as last time?
No.
No. They seem like...
As good as the last ones?
No. They seem like the upgraded version of the last ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool. So what was the comfortability like?
Really comfortable.
Really comfortable? Sound was better than the last ones?
Yeah, miles better. That's the best one so far.
Okay.
That was the most clear and best with bass and treble and...
Seriously?
Yeah.
How much do you think these cost?
£250 for them.
Very, very interesting.
I'm gonna say around 180 for these, like, those are better than all of them actually. Everything was just in your ear, everything, obviously active noise cancelling, but you can hear everything, just nothing in the background, just, you can hear everything. Ariana was like all around me.
Pardon?
I mean, I mean surround sound, like, it was just like here. I don't know, it's just perfect.
Yeah, they're very good as well. Yeah, I would say they're up there with like the third ones, like similar to the first ones actually.
Which ones are the best ones, you think?
Number 1.
Number 1s are the best ones.
And then number 3.
And then number 3.
And then number 4. And then number 2.
And then number 2. How much would you pay number 4th one, which is your third one?
Similar, like maybe 80.
Okay, open up now. These were the first ones you listened to. They cost 400 quid.
No way.
The second ones you listened to, they cost about like 30 quid, something like that. Third ones you listen to are these ones here. They cost 550 quid.
No way.
Yeah. And on the first song, you thought these ones were better than these ones, and they cost 50 quid.
No way.
Yeah. Okay. Starts from here. The first one, you said 40 quid. They
Yeah.
cost 400 quid.
No, they didn't.
Second one, you said about 80 quid. They cost about 40 quid. 40, 50 quid. These ones are Apple AirPods Max, 550 quid. And you said they are about 110 quid. Yeah, 110 quid you said. And these, you said were the best ones. These cost about 50 quid.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so
don't know.
it's interesting. When people don't know what they're listening to, it's very interesting. There we go.
They look horrible as well. They look so pants. Why would you wear them? They look... I know.
So these are £400.
Yeah.
The second one are about £40.
Yeah,
40.
they're the cheapest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
These
40 quid, okay.
are the most expensive ones, 550 quid.
No way.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
There's something better about those ones.
And then these ones are about 50 quid.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. Those, they're worth the price. They're really good. They're really good. It's like an experience wearing them, but I don't get why they're so expensive. What, are they like Apple or something? Is that why it's so expensive?
They're Apple.
Are they? Of course. I didn't even know. Of course.
So I'm not sure if you were as surprised as I was, but not everyone was able to tell the difference which one are better. Especially when it comes to these OneOdio headphones, they were taking quite a good, performance or beating of all the other ones, and sometimes these were confused with some of the very much high-end ones, which are like 10 times as expensive as these OneOdio ones. So that is absolutely fantastic. So if you're wondering like how did we do the test, I used Tidal, like the hi-fi license, and the very, very high quality Bluetooth license, like the highest quality you can play back music from any streaming service out there. So we did it that way. so that we're not just listening through something like, you know, from Amazon Music or Spotify or iTunes, which has much lower quality music. I think everyone agreed that the Mpow ones felt like the cheapest one in the mix. But the thing is, these drop Pandas don't have active noise cancelling, so when you put them on at first, even the Mpow ones can give you a better first impression because you feel the noise cancelling kicking in and you're a little bit confused. Whoa, maybe these are more expensive, but you don't know that these drivers and the technology that's inside here, the drop Pandas, is absolutely amazing. Another thing I noticed was that the drop Pandas were by far the loudest out of the bunch. So maybe probably about 15-20% louder than the rest of them. So when some of the songs I was listening full volume on all of these, then on the drop Pandas I had to pull down a few notches because it was just too loud. But whereas all the other ones I was like, I could use a bit more volume. The Apple AirPods stand out with their noise cancelling feature. As soon as you put them on, you're like, whoa, what is happening? Because the noise cancelling is seriously amazing. It's like you're in a room on your own. It's by far better than these two that are like budget noise cancelling out there. But in terms of the sound, it's very subjective and depends what people like. Like me personally, I think the drop Pandas sound better because there is kind of not an option to put the ANC completely off, or at least I couldn't find it on Android, which means often when I was listening to these AirPods or the Apple AirPods, I could feel like a pressure coming. You know, you wanted to do that type of thing because your ears, the eardrums, they had like a different pressure on, or it felt different in your ears. It was a little bit annoying sometimes. And also like the very high frequency, regardless being very clear, it was a little bit painful to listen to. Like the very highs, they were kind of like a sharp coming through, and a little bit in a bad way sharp. I mean almost like over sharpened. Compared to the drop Panda, the drop Panda is more like mellower and nicer. Now, what I do think is a little bit better on the Apple AirPods is like the bass. It feels like the bass is just like a little bit like bigger, you know, like when you have a bigger driver and it just like puts it through a little bit better and a little bit deeper. I'm not saying the drop Pandas were bad. It just feels like in a very fine way, the Apple ones like win on the lower end frequencies. Like almost everyone who tested these had the first impression when putting on the drop Pandas and how they sound is like amazing. Like the first impression when you really hear the THX, you know, technology inside, it just wows you away. Whereas knowing that these are the Apple AirPods Max, I put them on and I was waiting for that wow factor, but I had to really work for it. The wow factor wasn't as big as these drop Pandas. So let me know in the comment section below, if you didn't know what you were listening to, do you think you would have heard the difference? But interestingly enough, I think if you heard these OneOdio sounds and I would tell you that this is the Apple AirPods Max sound, you'd be like, wow, that is pretty impressive. Because these OneOdio ones, for the money, I'm not sure there is something better you can get. I do think these drop Pandas do sound like in a different league compared to these OneOdio ones, but for a budget one to come so close to these high-end headphones, these OneOdio ones are amazing. Either one of these, you know, if you have the money, obviously you pay a little bit more for the design here, Apple, than the sound. If you want like the purest sound, the best what you can get for your money, I think the drop Pandas are very hard to beat. Anyway, this was this blind comparison test, and if you want to pick any of these up, the links for these are in the description. Thanks very much guys for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It actually makes a difference. Thank you very much if you choose to do that. Hit that dislike button twice if you didn't enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time. If you do enjoy these videos, consider subscribing because more content like this is coming out on the channel every single week. Thanks. Bye bye.